Welcome everybody. On this episode of PJ and the Beard, we're on location and we're checking out some cool wireless stuff from NUX. So come with me while I walk here into MRC. This is where Pat and I play every week. It's the church, and obviously, just from looking around at the branding, PJ is already here. And it looks like the Christmas elves have been on the stage too. So, where's he at? Hey PJ, where are you?
So as the Beard said in his intro, we are on location for this episode. But before we get into what we're going to do, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel, click on notifications. Your interaction with us helps us interact with great companies like NUX, who have been really supportive of the channel. We've really enjoyed the things that we've gotten from them, and we got some different things in here.
Right. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little uncomfortable and exposed, not having our creaky schools. And
I feel like you should be asking me questions about the weather.
So this is a Lewitt interview mic. We've used it a lot to go on location, and we like it. It sounds great, but we've wanted something maybe a little less conspicuous at times, and a little more hands-free. And so one of the things that we got in is the NUX B-10 Vlog lapel mic, right, and receiver. So we can plug that right into the camera. And then we also got in
the the C-5RC guitar goes in here, and it's plugged into my pedal board back behind us.
So not too long ago, we did the B-5RC,
right,
which is a 2.4 megahertz or gigahertz.
Gig.
And that is
5.8.
5.8. So really, we're assuming that they're pretty similar, right? The cases are similar. The way they work is similar. In fact, I'm going to set that one down right now. But in fact, we're not going to get into all that. So we have another video, put it up in the cards right here. In that video, we talk about how to pair them, how to charge them, how long they hold the charge, all that. We talk about, we look at a Strat, a Tele, your basic guitars. I think a PRS, Les Paul type inputs. Make sure they work in all the inputs. They do. We played with some latency stuff to see if we can figure out latency. We even coined a hard pan latency test that we did with the tremolo pedal. That was really cool. So all that stuff's covered. The one thing we didn't do was take a walk.
Right.
And so one of the things that we're going to do today is take a walk. But before we do that, I'm just screaming all this stuff out at you right here in the beginning. This is really nice. So the lapel mic is really nice. They pair real easy. We're not going to get into that. You pull them out of the case, you turn them on. They're paired. Right. You can set some levels on them. They come with a cable to plug it into the camera. Like right now we have it into a Canon 80D. In the beginning, that little intro was shot with my iPhone, so we had it plugged into the iPhone. They come with an adapter cable to do that. Come with everything you need. And the stuff works.
Simple.
Right. Simple. So what we're going to do, we have Pat plugged in with the NUX, the wireless guitar, and we have the lapel mic on, and we're going to take a stroll. This is MRC. This is where we play every Sunday. We're going to take a stroll around the building, get into some dark crevices, and see how well these things hold up. And really, honestly, where you're going to go in the end, they should cut out at some point.
You would think.
Right. We'll find out. So come for a walk with us.
And we're starting to stroll. About halfway through the auditorium, heading for the doors to go out to the lobby. Walk, talk, play, and open a door at the same time. Now we're in the lobby, coming out here through the lobby where our friend Wayne is working on the train. We're all in the holiday spirit here. Still playing the guitar. I can still hear it, even through the train tracks. We're going to take a stroll through the kitchen here. So right now we're outside the auditorium with all the doors closed. Now we're in the kitchen, walking through here, seeing how far we can get. I still hear the guitar. I see some meatballs. Those are good.
Mrs. PJ might be over there, but we'll keep her off the camera.
It's in her contract that she does not make camera appearances. Now we're going into the dark multi-purpose room. So the guitar is actually going through 1, 2, 3 walls at this point into the auditorium. So we're still walking in the darkness, which is the preferred lighting for me. I think I can still hear the guitar. I walked all the way back here, which is about the furthest point we can get. We'd show you the lovely rear of the church here, but it's dark. During COVID, we played outside, went in and out of these doors. We're in the nursery part here, so we're gonna walk through the light. I'm probably tired of this chord progression already, but I cannot walk, talk, and do all of that.
So I'm still holding the Lewitt mic, and I'm kind of behind Pat here, and I just want to point out, we have no idea if the wireless lapel mic is still sending signal to the camera, but we are pretty far away, and there's a lot of walls between us and the room over there.
Now, just in case you're concerned, we were in the area with children. We both have FBI clearances, so safety first. We can even walk through the unofficial office / library / my makeshift office.
Over here you got the giving tree. My wife has pulled a lot of stuff off here to buy presents for people.
This is where all furniture goes to die. Doesn't matter if the patterns match, as you can see. My little hand in botany laying around here. My makeshift office with a drawer open because I was looking for AAA batteries. It's littered with guitars, which that's, if you're gonna litter, that's the best thing to do. One of these chairs may come from the Beard's house that his dog made it her own. And now we're getting back into the auditorium. At least you hear more of the guitar. So that was pretty impressive. We knew we could hear it pretty much the whole way. Now we might be competing with the guitar, so maybe I'll stop playing the guitar. So that was our stroll all the way around. The guitar definitely didn't drop out. It's pretty nice. Occasionally, I need to leave the stage and go to the soundboard if we're running a rehearsal. So it's nice to have something wireless in this room.
So now we're getting back. I'm just going to walk up here real quick. Little stage view.
Its debut on the channel.
Oh, yeah. There's some guitars. We've been in here once or twice.
But this is making its debut on the channel.
Should we only give a peek of that?
Yeah, peek.
Here's what Pat's playing through. Oops! Little peek. That hasn't been on the channel yet. Come down here. There's the board that we put together with the Carl Martin and the pedal train and the Voodoo Lab stuff. And notice I still have a piece of the old board with Hughes and Kettner over there. So this is just stays up here and waits for us to come in and play every week. And yeah, music stand for an iPad. Get over it. All right, so thanks for coming on a little walk with us. It was really nice. I found it enjoyable to kind of bring the other world, our other world of music into the channel for once, and just give you a chance to walk around with us and see where we play every Sunday. So really excited about the vlog. We haven't used it a lot, but we plan on using it. Hopefully you'll see it on the show. I don't know, a little bit of interviews and things like that. I'd love to talk to David Barber about the beat custom stuff he's doing, because I don't think anybody has caught on yet. But with that, anything to add?
I think it's great, the wireless playing in a live situation, and sometimes even here in this room, I make a stroll back to the soundboard to make some adjustments, and I can just stay plugged in and have the guitar in hand. They're great. I've used them live, as we said before. NUX has been great to us. These are two great products that bring us into the wireless world.
It was amazing to see how well that held up and sounded when Pat was crowd surfing while playing a few Sundays ago.
It was crazy. It was crazy they could hold me up. That was the crazy part.
Yeah, it was great. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching. We always appreciate when people subscribe, click the notification bell, hit the like button. Anytime you interact with the show, it really helps us out. That's why we get to keep doing this cool stuff and hopefully bringing cool stuff to you that you're interested in. And so with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear. Now, a message from our sponsors.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.